we'll see basics of cloud computing. In the basics of cloud computing, the first thing, what is the cloud computing? So cloud computing is nothing but a on-demand delivery of the IT resources over the internet with the pay as you, right? So what it means? It means whenever you have need of this computing resources, you will access it and you pay whatever you are using it. Second point, instead of buying, owning, and managing physical hardware, physical data centers, and hardware, you can use the computing resources such as computing power, databases, storage over the internet whenever you need it, right? So this is cloud computing. So now the deployment models. So there are three deployment models we have in the cloud provider provides, that is public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. The private public cloud is basically deployed using the IT infrastructure that does not belong to the end user, but the services are intended for public use. It means anyone can go to the cloud provider and use those services at any time. Private cloud is deployed for a single user or firm, and its maintenance is done by that user firm or by a third service provider. But it's totally belong to a one person and dedicated one person. Hybrid cloud is basically is a combination of public and private cloud. So it could be one public, one private, or two public or two private cloud. Further, there are few more categories like a personal cloud, data cloud, community cloud exist, and it is for very specific purpose. All right. Now we'll see types of computing services. There are three types of computing services: IaaS, infrastructure as a service; PaaS, platform as a service; SaaS, software as a service. In the infrastructure as a service, cloud service provide all the necessary resources which need to run your OS and application. Like, so it means it provides necessary computing resources like computing power, databases, storage, and networking resources. In the second type of services, computing services, PaaS, platform as a service, cloud provides everything except application and the data which application manages. Means it provides the environment where you can deploy, end user deploy his application and run it and manage data. The third one is SaaS, software as a service. Here cloud service provides the application deployed in it, and end user can go and use it by subscribing it. So it means in this SaaS applications, any user can go and use it as it needs. Multi-tenancy is one of the main feature in the SaaS application. So now in the cloud computing architecture, we can see there are three parts. First thing is front end. There is the application which used to access the cloud computing resources. The backend part, where is actual cloud resides, it means all the hardware and software which connects together and make it cloud. And in between there is one internet. There are three parts in it: first front end, back end, and internet. So end user through the internet access these cloud services and uses. So this is very high level cloud computing architecture as a whole. So now we'll see the characteristics of a cloud service. So there are few characteristics of a cloud services, like it should be on demand, it should be available on demand, and should be accessed by the user by self. So no one can go and request for you and then cloud someone provides it. So as soon as end user need it, it can go to some application and acquire this cloud service. Second thing, it should be scalable, right? So as soon as if a end user needs for some application, some cloud services for more CPU, it needs more databases or need more storage, it should be the cloud services should provide in a scalable way. Third thing, automation. Automation is the key of the cloud computing. It means all the cloud services or cloud computing services, it should be provided in a automation way. Like if my application need it, it should sense it, and if it sense it, okay, my some application which I have deployed in the some past cloud services, then it needs more CPU. It will automated way. It will provide the more CPU. So automation is key of any cloud computing services. It should have the resilience feature. It means if any disturbance comes, then it should handle that disturbance and should provide the services as it was providing earlier. The last part is security. So because your resources are placed in centrally and data is placed in the centrally, so all the security features can be very easily applied on your data part. And because data is also distributed over multiple regions and zone, so in any place something happens, your data is secured in a very safe manner. All right. So these are the main characteristics of any cloud computing services. Now we'll see the benefits. There are many benefits of using the cloud services. We can see like less maintenance and low cost. It's on demand. User don't need to do any maintenance because it's not having any physical hardware or data centers. It's more secure. Data is centrally placed and everyone knows that it is all the security features that third party provides. Data is more secure, right? And less cost because whatever you are using it, then you are paying it.